Well, I'm gonna do an update on some of the stuff I'm gonna talk to you about, like the covers and the batteries and a couple other things. So let's get the camera and let me tell you about it. So I want to show you about my covers. Let me get some light on them here. Light on real quickly. Well, my cover's doing great. Let me get this paper up here. Let me turn the flashlight on here. They staying tight. No, they ain't coming loose. Nothing like that. Staying right in there like they should. I mowed with it last week. It felt good that I have to mow the grass out of them. And when you blow out, it goes everywhere. So I ain't got no more worry about no grass getting in them no more. So that solved my problem on that. Next, I want to talk about the battery I put in here. It's doing great. That little dinky ass battery, what was in it? Sorry. Sorry about the French. It ain't one doing that battery wouldn't stay up, wouldn't stay charged. It's supposed to be more powerful than this battery, but you can't prove it by me. They say that I'm supposed to outlast these. Yeah, okay. This stayed in here all winter long. It got real cold one week. I was down in the zeros and stuff. And it stayed that way over I don't know how many days, 7 days, 6, 7 days, maybe longer. Stayed cold. And that battery there ain't been no battery maintainer on it, nothing. Just sitting in here. Now I did put this on off. That way it ain't nothing growing from the battery. Shouldn't be. That way it can't anything grow from it, which it's not growing, anything growing. So now I did have to cut this out up here, and I had to raise my up inch and a half, my springs inch and a half to make that battery work better. And I did cut it out right here just a little bit, make it fit better, and it worked just fine. My flashlight just fell off. Let me pick it up here. So it does get. Let me show you. It stayed in here all winter long. Let me get this. This will tell me how charged it is. Let's see which way it is. I need to turn this. There it is. It says the bottom one there red says recharge, 1/3 charge, 2/3 charge, and full charge. Let's see what it says. It's full charge. I only mowed with it once. I've been sitting here all winter long. It didn't need no battery maintainer. I'm not going to I just don't trust them. I don't trust a battery maintainer sitting here all winter long being on. I'm afraid it may short something, come in it, burn your garage down or something. I just don't trust them. That's my opinion of it. So the next thing, I'm going to get off of that. I love the battery. It does great. And next is the flashing lights. I did make a mistake on my flashing lights when I wired them. I was thinking it need a box to make them flash. I was wrong. It does not need a box. They're built in, the lights. And this is the wiring. I cut some off of it. It's got a red wire, black wire, white wire, and a yellow wire. I think I coded it. It's white, then yellow. So the red is hot. That's your crab boat and your ground wire. The white wires you wire all the white wires together and get it all synchronized. The yellow wire, you touch it to the hot wire, it'll change the pattern how it flashes. You don't need no box. They're built in, the flashing is. So let me show you how they work, how they look. They're brighter than they used to be. And they're much brighter. Now that's better. Of course, a little brighter in here because I'm inside, but a little darker in here. I change the patterns of them. You can change the patterns if you don't like that pattern. I really like how bright they are now, even brighter outside. So I made a mistake. So I fixed my mistake. See what else I'm going to talk about here. Fin covers, the battery, then we have the hose here. On my brother's, his he's got a SD in it. His hose, still got it down here. I put an L bracket to hold this hose down here better. I put one on his too, but his on the outside, mine's differently. It's turning this way to hold this hose down when you green. That way you won't move around with you. So let me get that off there and bring it back up. I got a thing here, it catches in. Snaps right in there, sits right in that. And one guy on that video I made with my brother, he commented that I didn't show enough about this, how to put it in there, and I did bad camera work, and I jump around too much. Well, I better quit that jumping around. Let's see. So, forgot what I was going to say. So all you got to do to put that on with, if you, that valve, all you got to do, cut the nipple off. Before you do that, let me back up here. Green the ore out of it. Put the hose on it, green ore. If you want to keep the ore, put it in a clean container so you can put it back in your motor. If you don't want to keep the ore, change it, well, put it in whatever you grain it in. Don't forget to put the ore back in. But you do need to put a rag down when you take that valve off. You cut the nipple off. I use a little saw blade, cut it off with. Then you just screw it out. Then you just before you screw your hose in, it's got a little rubber O-ring on it. Just put some oil around it, then screw it in there and snug it down tight. Don't real over tighten it, just snug it down. Then I like to put the hose upward so that it's less likely to leak on you. I don't think it will anyway, but so that's all you got to do. Then put your ore back in there. That's it. I mean, I ain't gonna make no video about it. I didn't want to think then. I didn't want to make it then. There's videos out there you can watch about that, putting that on with. So I'm not going to do that. See, what else I was going to talk about? See, the Emperor. Or, had one guy, Kravis, he just want to know, would I buy this mower again? What problems I had with it? And how many hours it's had on it. Let's see how many hours it's got. I'll show you right here. It's got 67.8 hours on it. I got it new in 22. Made of 27 or 22. That's when I got the mower. And let's see. Only problem I really had with it, those ends on those dampers, or some people call them chocks. A damper goes on your levers. The ends of it's got loose play in it. It would jump the creds and come off. So I put some cred lockers cred locker on it, on them creds, and screwed it back on there. I ain't had no more problem with them, both sides. So that ended that problem. Then besides that little dinky battery I had, I say dinky battery, and I quit using that dinky ass battery. I won't say that no more. I say dinky battery. No more dinky ass battery, okay? I know I speak a lot of French, but I won't say it no more. I won't say dinky ass battery no more, okay? Alrighty. See, and then you want to know would I buy it again? Most likely, yes, but I would do some checking around. The main thing I don't like about the XDX or the XD same way. Don't have no reserve on them now. I had to check this fall. I got to gauge my tires. I forgot about that. But I want to. Only way you can check the ore in this, that's the way I got to do. I got to pull the wheels, cut the wheels off of it, get me a wrench going there, take a 22 metric. I ain't sure what standard size it is, but it does take a 22 metric, and take that cap off. Let me show you where it's at. What I do with my flashlight? Oh, here. Oh, my goodness, I got to lean over. Let's see. I'll see if I can see it back here. I showed it before. See that plug back there? You got to take that off. And that ore should be right at the bottom of that. That's how you add more to it. And that's what I did. I add some to it. And I got to take these wheels off and get to that plug so I can take it off and plug it back on there. To screw it back on there, you can't get to it up top. So that's the way I did. I don't like that. I would check around, see if I can find one that's got a reserve on it. Use bigger battery on it. I like them little, I won't say dinky ass battery. I just say little battery. I don't like them little batteries. I won't say dinky ass battery no more. So that's about it. I want to say, yeah, I probably would buy another Hustler. They're good mowers. They're great mowers. They mow great. I mean, I I only mowed this yard once so far. I didn't mow about 75% of it maybe, because some of it didn't really need it. So I just went over it. Made it look good. I said my yard's ready to grow. Let me show you and walk out here. That's my front yard here. It's starting getting growing up again. So I was going to show you that. Well, I reckon that's about it. In my mirror, yeah, I've got to tell you about my mirror. Yeah, I use it going up down this road here. Oh, I can see great on that. It's got a bigger mirror on it. I can see better. And it's good and clear. It don't vibrate like it. This what it is. That's the kind of mirror it is. Clear view, ATV mirror. Of course, it's a little on the expensive side. I forgot what I gave. Was $50, $60, $49? I think it's around $50 plus shipping and everything, baby. About 60 something. I don't forgot. I know it's a little expensive, but me, it's worth it to see what's coming up behind me. You never know what's coming up behind you. So, thanks again for watching, everyone. This is Michael. I'll see you next time.